Infarction. An infarction is the occurrence of tissue damage due to blood vessel occlusion with ischemia. A myocardial infarction, otherwise known as a heart attack, may lead to death of cardiac muscle and thus impair the pumping action of the heart. Inguinal. Inguinal means pertaining to the groin. This is frequently the site of hernias resulting from weightlifting. Ischemia. Ischo, I-S-C-H-O, means to hold back. Emia, E-M-I-A, is a blood condition. Ischemia is a condition in which blood is held back from or prevented from reaching an organ, tissue, or structure. If ischemia persists, cells will die and stop functioning. A heart attack is caused by ischemia within heart muscle, and a stroke is caused by ischemia of brain cells. Laparoscopy. Laparoscopy is the process of visually examining the contents of the abdomen using a laparoscope and other instruments inserted into the abdomen via several small incisions. It is a form of minimally invasive surgery. Laparotomy. A laparotomy is a surgical procedure involving a large incision through the abdominal wall. A cesarean section for the delivery of a fetus is an example of a laparotomy. Laryngitis. Laryngitis is inflammation of the larynx. Laryngoscopy. Laryngoscopy is visual examination of the larynx. Leukemia. Leukemia is an abnormal cancerous condition of white blood cells. In leukemia, the bone marrow produces extremely high numbers of immature malignant leukocytes. Leukocytosis. Leukocytosis is a slight increase in normal white blood cells, often occurring with acute infection or inflammation. The suffix osis, appearing at the end of a blood cell term, means a slight increase in numbers of normal cells. Mammogram. Mammo is a combining form meaning breast. A mammogram is an X-ray record of the breast. Mammography. Mammography is the recording of X-ray images of the breast. Mammoplasty. Mammoplasty is surgical repair of the breasts to increase or decrease their size or lift sagging breasts. Mastectomy. Masto is also a combining form for breast. Mastectomy is surgical removal of a breast. Meningitis. Meningitis is inflammation of the meninges, the membrane surrounding the brain and spinal cord. Menorrhagia. Menorrhagia is excessive flow of blood during menstruation. Menorrhea. Menorrhea is menstruation or monthly sloughing of the inner lining of the uterus. Myalgia. The suffix algia means pain. Myalgia is muscle pain. Myelogram. In this term, myelo, M-Y-E-L-O, means spinal cord. A myelogram is an X-ray record of the spinal cord after injection of contrast. Myeloma. In this term, myelo means bone marrow. A myeloma is a malignant tumor of bone marrow. Often called multiple myeloma, this cancerous condition involves malignant bone marrow cells in many different locations. Myocardial infarction. Commonly known as a heart attack, a myocardial infarction is the area of heart muscle which dies when blood flow is compromised. Myoma. Myo, M-Y-O, means muscle. A myoma is a benign, non-cancerous tumor of muscle tissue. Myosarcoma. A myosarcoma is a malignant tumor of muscle tissue. A sarcoma is a malignant tumor of any type of fleshy tissue. Necrosis. Necrosis Necrosis is death of cells in the body. Nephrosis. Nephrosis is an abnormal condition of the kidney. Neuralgia. Neuralgia is nerve pain. Otalgia. The combining form oto means ear. Otalgia is pain in the ear. Peritoneal. Peritoneal means pertaining to the peritoneum. The peritoneum is a double-layered membrane surrounding the organs of the abdominal cavity and attaching them to the abdominal wall. Phlebotomy. Phlebo, P-H-L-E-B-O, means vein. Phlebotomy is the incision of a vein for the removal of blood or the insertion of an intravenous catheter. Pneumonia. The combining form for lung is pneumono. Pneumonia, then, means a condition of the lungs. In pneumonia, fluid and foreign organisms collect in the lungs and make breathing difficult. Pulmonary. Pulmono is a combining form meaning lung. Pulmonary means pertaining to the lung. Pulmonary. Pulmono is a combining form meaning lung. Pulmonary means pertaining to the lung. A pulmonary infarction is an area of dead tissue in the lung. Radiotherapy. Radio means X-rays. Radiotherapy is the treatment of malignancies with radiation. This includes high-energy X-rays or other sources of radiation, such as photons and protons. Renal. Reno, R-E-N-O, means kidney. Renal is pertaining to the kidney. Don't rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty is surgical repair of the nose. Rhinorrhea. Rhinorrhea is discharge of mucus from the nose. Salpingectomy. Salpingo is the combining form for the fallopian tube. A salpingectomy is removal of a fallopian tube. Thoracentesis. Thoraco is the combining form meaning chest. Thoracentesis is surgical puncture to remove fluid from the chest. Tonsillectomy. A tonsillectomy is surgical removal of tonsils. Tracheostomy. A tracheostomy is a surgically created opening from the trachea to the outside of the body. Uremia. Uro means urine or urea. Uremia is the presence of an excessive amount of urea and other nitrogenous wastes in the blood. Vascular. Vascular means pertaining to blood vessels. Venule. A venule is a small vein. For the spelling bee, I will read a term 2 times. Please spell it aloud, in your head, or on paper. Then I will spell it for you. Amniocentesis. Amniocentesis. A-M-N-I-O-C-E-N-T-E-S-I-S. Arthralgia. Arthralgia. A-R-T-H-R-A-L-G-I-A. Esophagus. Esophagus. E-S-O-P-H-A-G-U-S. Inguinal. Inguinal. I-N-G-U-I-N-A-L. Ischemia. Ischemia. I-S-C-H-E-M-I-A. Phlebotomy. Phlebotomy. P-H-L-E-B-O-T-O-M-Y. Pneumonia. Pneumonia. P-N-E-U-M-O-N-I-A. This concludes Chapter 3.